Comprehension Strategies with Sydney and Carson. The main goal when our students are reading is that they're understanding the text. My name is Sydney Kimball.
And I'm Carson Lamphere.
And we're going to be sharing with you 5 comprehension strategies that you can use with your student at home as they read with you. The first strategy is making connections. When children are able to make connections to what they are reading with themselves, the world, or to other texts, you know they are understanding. When we are making text-to-self connections, we are taking the information in the story and connecting it to our own experience and lives. You can encourage students to make this type of connection by asking how the action in the story relates to them. When we are making text-to-text connections, we are making the connections between a previously read text and the text they are currently engaged in. Initiating text-to-text connections can be made by promoting the student to connect the book to a familiar story, song, or movie. Finally, when we are able to make text-to-world connections, we are connecting today's society with the text.
A second strategy that aids in comprehension is predicting. Asking your students to make thoughtful guesses about what could happen next. Then reading on to confirm their predictions ensures that students are engaged in the reading experience and want to continue reading. This can be initiated before and throughout reading. Asking questions such as, "What do you think will happen next? Why do you think this?" can guide this comprehension strategy.
A third strategy is questioning. This strategy should be used before reading, while reading, and even after reading. The questions they ask about the text can show us if they are understanding what is happening or not. Students use questioning to direct their reading, clarify confusion, and make inferences. Common questions that your child may ask are, "Why did that happen?" or "What does this word mean?"
The fourth strategy we are going to be discussing is visualizing. This is when readers create mental images of what they're reading to make the text more memorable. One way to initiate visualizing is to read a page of text, then ask your child to close his or her eyes and imagine being in that place and what they might see, hear, smell, and feel.
The last strategy I'm going to talk about today is summarizing. By paraphrasing the big ideas to create a concise statement, you are able to analyze your child's understanding of the main ideas and important details supporting the main ideas. After reading, you can simply ask your child to tell you what happened in the story or to pretend they are telling the story to someone who has never read it before. We encourage you to use these strategies with your child when they are reading at home with you or individually. There are several other strategies that can be used to monitor your child's comprehension and reading, including activating background knowledge, determining importance, drawing inferences, evaluating, monitoring, repairing, and setting a purpose. Stay tuned for next week's video where we discuss the remaining strategies.